Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Toronto Raptors are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Timberwolves. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
Hold on tight. It's Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Both teams deserving, but only one will come away with the Larry O'Brien. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Reed in at center. And for the Raptors, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle, and it's Quickly in at the point guard. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're one win away from a chip. You think they close this one out tonight?
You know, I think it'll be tight. Take a game like this, you have to make timely plays and big shots down the stretch. And as we've seen, both teams are more than capable.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. It's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Pirtle finds Barnes. On target from range.
Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The 3, Randall. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Quickly against Reed. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And he gets it to go.
Outstanding handle from Quickly. Boy, just understanding how to break the defense down.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Barnes passes to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it to Quickly. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Edwards for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Counted from distance. Barnes has got 6 points.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And that one's good.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Edwards.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Edwards with it, guarded by Quickly. Will it go? Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Reed. Still without a bucket. Randall. Edwards fires from way outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Barnes a screen. Quickly passes to Pirtle. DiVincenzo against Quickly. Back to Pirtle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 6 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Out to the right wing. The three, Randall. And another three from Minnesota.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Pass to quickly. DiVincenzo with the steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on McDaniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Outside Barnes. On the wing, Grady Dick. Lets the three fly. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Randall. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
Asumu, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he sinks the second. And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Picked by Pirtle to the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Asumu. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Here's Dick. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. There's the triple. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto leading by 6. Quickly outside. Here's Murray Boyles. There's the screen. Here's Dick. Pass to Murray Boyles. Rebound Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Gets the three to fall. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Stolen by Quickly. And he lays it in on the break. Quickly's got 6.
Yeah, that's about speed for Emmanuel Quickly. Just gets himself ahead of the pack.
And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jackson Davis is checked in for Pirtle.
Substitution on the court.
Highland, the pass to Asumu. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Raptors lead by 9. Ingram with the ball. Highland covering. The shot by Ingram, no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Shed, he's checked in for Quickly. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Toronto shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. No good on the second free throw. Here's Murray Boyles. Rebound Minnesota.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Randall.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Shed. Now here's Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. 3 on the clock. Dick with a miss. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Shannon. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Shed. And Toronto has possession. Down low. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Toronto out in front, leading by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So for Minnesota right now, the Sumo is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Bones Highland, and it's Shannon in at the 2. Shannon's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Shed uses the glass on the layup. Shed's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Phillips is checked in. Now here's Highland. No points yet. Pass to Phillips. And he comes up with a bucket. Toronto leading by 9. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Walter from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Randall. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. There's the drive, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
There's the block. Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. Pass to Phillips. Goes up on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. Here's Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The rebound by Phillips. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Inside, here's Shannon. Missed inside. Toronto leading by 13. Here's Shed. And he can't get that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Phillips. There's the three. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Raptors. Barrett comes in for Dick, and Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Walter. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Phillips.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Pass to Shannon. Fires the three. Rebound Toronto. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Barrett. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Highland. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Shed's got 8.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Highland. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 5 rebounds tonight. Quickly up top. Guarded by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
Here's Highland. No made baskets yet. Pass to Shannon. Highland with a screen on quickly. Back to Highland. This one for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for DeSumo. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Edwards for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Shed. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. On the wing quickly. The 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. The kick out to Edwards. From the arc. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Raptors lead by 9. Outside Barrett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Timberwolves trail by 11. McDaniels, a screen on quickly. Down low. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Yeah, Naz Reid has a power aspect to his game. Size, strength, the ability to score through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Minnesota, Naz Reid at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Reid. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Ingram on the wing. Stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Quickly against DiVincenzo. Good on the shot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Dosunmu. The three is up. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Dosunmu's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Barrett with it. Picked up by Reed. Barrett into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
R.J. Barrett, the ability to make adjustments in high speed. Gets a shot off despite the defender and the contact.
And Barrett drops them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Shot from the low post is good. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Right side, Barrett with the drive, and stolen by Edwards. Here's Dosunmu. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. Barrett against Edwards. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 points.
Oh, that's a big-time rip by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. Now Edwards. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Good on the bucket.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Quickly drives in. And here's Ingram outside. Connects from downtown. He has 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Barrett. And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? Smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Back to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound Toronto. At one point, they led by 16.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Stolen by Quickly. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 12-point Toronto lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Out to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it's Barrett off the drive. Misses from close range.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
To the middle. Randall, good. And it's 13 points for Julius Randall.
But guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Picked by Pirtle. Pass to Barnes. From downtown, Barnes drills the triple.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Ingram against Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. From deep. Nails it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 12 points in the game.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Barrett passes to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Out to the wing. And a foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. The 3, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Quickly with the ball. He's got 10 to the inside. Outside for Ingram. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Rebound, Toronto. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing quickly. Barnes with a screen on DiVincenzo. Foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
The Raptors making a switch here. Shed's checked in. Reed for 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 4 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Randall against Barrett, and stolen by Barrett. Inside, here's Barnes, and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randall. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
To the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Guys, you can tell Scotty Barnes is locked in on the offensive end, and now he's found a rhythm, and there is no backing down.
For three, Randall. Outside McDaniels. No good from outside. Raptors lead by 7. Down low. Randall with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, how about the navigation off the drive from Dante DiVincenzo? That is nice.
Here's Shed, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall. Rebounded by Ingram. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. The 3 from Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. McDaniels can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Yep, that one goes. 25 points for Scotty Barnes.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
To the paint. Here's Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. The 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in the game. Toronto passing it around. DiVincenzo with the steal. Edwards for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Shed. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Here's Barnes. Misses in close. Minnesota shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Walter. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's the pick. Barnes going up with confidence inside.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Some changes for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Grady Dick in for Ingram. Clark, the pass to Highland. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Shed. He's guarded by Highland. Dick. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 11. To stop the drought. Buries the jump shot.
Oh, Bones Highland with the pretty pass. That's the decision-making you want to see.
Toronto has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Timberwolves shooting around 44%. Not bad. The Sumu, the pass to Highland. Here's Berche. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 14-6 run. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Barnes. They set the pick. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Raptors. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Shannon. Launches a three. Offensive board. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Julius Randle, Bones Highland out there with Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Clark in at the 4. Outside Dick lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randle's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Dick. Here's Mamukelashvili. Clock at 6. Quickly from outside. Rebound Minnesota. To the middle. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Count it.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Raptors lead by 9. Outside Barrett. Pass to Dick. To the inside. Now here's Quickly. He's guarded by Highland. Highland against Quickly. Three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Lets it fly. Outside Highland. To the middle. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Murray Boyles. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Randle outside. Outside Highland. Randle against Dick. Pass to Shannon. 4-3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 7 assists in the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Jackson Davis is checked in for Mamukelashvili. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Randle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Highland. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Solid IQ play right there from Emmanuel Quickly.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards pass to Randle. Knocks down the long J. Randle's got 20.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Down low. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Murray Boyles. To the paint. And they're on the break. Outside Highland to the left side wing. Randle left side. And it's blocked. changes here for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed's checked in for Dosunmu. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Toronto leading by 4. And here is Barrett. Soft touch off the glass.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Minnesota's got 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 20 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Dick. And here's Quickly. On the wing, Grady Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. And the Raptors lead by 5.
He might be young, but Grady Dick has so much confidence, folks.
Randall can't hit.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Now Barrett. Quickly outside. Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
Well, great pass and Quickly makes great use of it.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And he slams it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Toronto making a switch here. Edwards fires. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Now Ingram. Barnes with a screen on McDaniels. Barnes outside. 6 to shoot. Ingram with a screen on McDaniels. And the basket is good.
How about that physical finish from Scotty Barnes? He uses his body to get separation.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Quickly drives in. Ingram! Cleared away by Reed.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Edwards. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Barnes against McDaniels.
I think when you think Scotty Barnes, you think a well-defined skill set. He can pass, he can defend, he's got size. This guy can do it all.
First free throw is good. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot. And how about that? We've got an NBA Finals Game 7. The question is, will the momentum keep going for the Raptors?
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so they'll force this NBA Finals series to go to a Game 7. What an incredible showing from them tonight, refusing to go quietly.
I mean, this is what the finals is all about. Two teams playing at their very best, and now they've got a little bit of extra fire carrying them into what should be a very exciting Game 7.
And what a huge performance it was for Scotty Barnes.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
"18 feet out. Oh, no good. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
So Game 6, NBA Finals now complete, and the series is deadlocked and going to a Game 7. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.